Bowman Palooza rolls on. We had a 20 boxer of blasters earlier on this Friday evening, and now we're getting into the big boys, and that is 6 hobby boxes of Bowman. And pick your team style. Congratulations to Josh. His Tigers pickup got him the Brewers for free. That's right, we gave them away. Every single team that is bought outright gets thrown into a randomizer, and somebody gets one of the top teams as a freebie in the break. So, not too bad. Tigers and Brewers rooting for these 6 boxes, hoping for some of the bigger names. So let's get into it. Looking for 1 auto per box, hopefully a case hit as well in these boxes. So without further ado, here we go. Good luck. I believe we're down to just 1 spot to go in the National Treasures. That has been a slow moving ride, but right on the cusp of that one. Got a lot of packs, similar to that 20-box break. We'll get through them all. Only 4 in the optic. I know you guys want to see that optic closed. I know we want to do a downtown hunt tonight. Going after those rated rookies and uptowns, downtowns, dual downtowns now. All the fancy stuff they put out in those optic football boxes. All right. X-Fractor Sung Chae Chang for the Pirates. Pirates belonging to Will. Ooh, got some color coming up here. What do we got? It's shining through. It's Sammy Stafura to 50 for the Cincinnati Reds and Kyle K. Sammy Stafura. There we are. First Bowman, number to 50. Nice low number. That's what we like to see. Starting things off here on the right foot. Rhett Lauder. Blue, Randy A. to $4.99 for the Mariners. And Jerry. And how about Kellen Lindsey for the Dodgers to $199? And Chad. Jesus Mate on the chrome. Emil Morales for the Dodgers to $4.99. Cole Fontanelli for the Angels as our Reptilian. All right, we have our auto from box 1 already, but we still have another half to go. Never know what kind of fun surprises we can potentially find in these boxes. Hyun Suk Jang. 350. Yu-Min Lin for the Diamondbacks. Got some sparkle coming through here. It's Aiden Smith. Aiden Smith for the Rays and David E. Silver Nick York on the Rookie of the Year candidate card. It's Dylan Cruz. A colored green Cade Horton to $3.99 for the Cubbies. And Paul D. All right, that's box one. On to box two. I was like really craving a burger today. Nearby work, they've got a Five Guys. I forgot how expensive that place has gotten. Freaking double burger, or just a regular cheeseburger, which is like a double patty, and a little fry and a drink was like $24.90. Like, listen, I enjoy Five Guys, but burgers not worth the price tag. It's just because Five Guys founded it. I don't know. Why is it called Five Guys? Judge's Chamber of Cards. Caleb Lamavida. Ain't that the truth? Honestly, I was so happy when they introduced the little fry, because you actually got like a manageable amount. Starting off with a little bit of color off the top here. Connor Griffin for the Pittsburgh Pirates to 150 on the Blue Wave. Their Cajun fries, though, that Cajun seasoning that they put on those. Oh. Kevin Castillo for the Angels. I mean, that is as good as it gets for fry seasoning, in my opinion. I wish they would sell that. I would buy it. They probably do, and I just don't even know. Robert Kalaz to 150 for the Rockies. Yeah, it's funny. There's, like I said, one within walking distance from our office, and it's just kind of there. It's always an option, but I usually just never choose it. Oh, Muya. There used to be one here, and then they changed it to an Epic Burger. Used to be one of those near our office, too, and then it closed. That one frustrated me because they have a fantastic Nashville hot chicken sandwich. Yeah, when we were out in Vegas last weekend, we had to go to In-N-Out. Had to go to the Vegas Strip In-N-Out down the promenade. That okay, the burgers aren't bad at In-N-Out, but it is so overhyped. Their fries, can't do it. Not good. Elvin Garcia on the Sparkle. I don't think it's numbered, is it? Nope. Burger Fi. I don't think I've heard of that one. David Festa on the Rookie of the Year potential. X-Fractor Leo DeVry. Javier Magallan for the White Sox. White Sox, Chad. Picking up the Magallan as our second auto. Shortstop prospect. Yeah, my go-to spots downtown always end up being Dos Bros. It's like a Chipotle, except you can tell the quality of the ingredients is significantly higher. And they actually don't skimp on the amount of ingredient that they put in your burritos, which has always been my pet peeve. And then Blaze Pizza. Blaze will, in my mind, forever be the best fast-fired pizza option. Oh, no joke. I used to go to Qdoba all the time. And then they got rid of my favorite thing, and I haven't been back since. I was devastated when it's like my love-hate relationship with Buffalo Wild Wings when I was in college. So, Qdoba, they used to have an ancho chili barbecue sauce, and so you could make essentially pulled pork burritos with this ancho chili barbecue sauce and hot salsa. And so it was like a spicy barbecued pork burrito. And they got rid of the sauce, and I'm like, I don't even like anything else here. But I will say this. They do have the best queso. There's fiery queso. Amazing. So anytime we end up in Orlando, that's my airport treat, because there's a Qdoba in the airport, and I'll get a cup of the fiery queso and chips and just sit there and snack. Because I don't think there is one close to Elgin anymore. Maybe there is. And I just don't know it. How about a numbered greatness loading? Connor Griffin, 11 of 25 for the Pittsburgh Pirates. And Will. Oh, but any time I think of, what we got here? This is gold. Alejandro Rosario X-Fractor Yellow for the Rangers. And Brian. Don't see numbered X-Fractors very often. Very nice. So story about Qdoba. So back, this was, I don't know, 2010, I think. So there used to be a minor league baseball team in Rockford, Illinois called the Riverhawks. And the franchisee for Qdoba in Rockford decided they were going to open a makeshift food truck of Qdoba at the ballpark. And so over the course of the season, the restaurant goes belly up. David Ortiz Jr. to $3.99 on the wave there for the Rangers. And so the restaurant goes belly up, and the season ends, and they leave the trailer at the stadium. PJ Morlando to 175. They leave the trailer at the stadium, don't take any of the food out, but turn off the power. Bishop Lutzen on the thing. And so they start getting ready for the following season. Like, they come in March and start checking everything, and they realize that this trailer is still sitting here. And they go to open the door, and I know this because my cousin was in charge of the concessions for the entire park for a couple years. They open the door to the trailer, and they just get hit with the rancid, rotting smell of meat that had been sitting there for months that these people just abandoned. Four different restaurants in that spot? Man, is it like hard to get to? Or has it usually been like local spots that have all gone out? But anytime I think of Qdoba, I think of that story. And I probably will until the day I die. And it's funny because it was just announced that Rockford was getting a Qdoba again, and my cousin texts me. And he's like, "You remember that time?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I know exactly what you're about to say." X-Fractor Thomas White. A nice auto of him in our 20 blaster box. Yeah, like that's, man, there's some places. I mean, there's a few of them here in Elgin. Oh, look at that. Luis Angel Acuna to $4.99. The on-card auto for the Mets. Paul D. Getting the rookie auto. Very nice. I mean, there's just some places you're like, why would you put something there? Like, it's going to be tough. Like, they just built a new Dowell Joseph for the Mariners. They just built a new Starbucks in Elgin. But the place where they put it is so difficult to get in and out of. I'm like, no one's going to go there. Even if it is Starbucks, like, nobody is going to go there. Kevin Alcantara. I don't even know if he's playing for the Cubs. Adel Amador. I think he's down in AAA. I mean, I get the allure of like having cheaper rent, but you also get what you pay for with those types of buildings that you try and open up things in. All right, we are halfway through our 6-box picker team break of Bowman baseball. All these are upside down. Why are these upside down? Oh, boy. Cards are every which way. This is gonna be a fun up and down box. We still haven't seen a case hit. I think this is the other side of the case that we opened from the other night. So it should be in here. Looking for one of those animes. Have not seen one myself. All right, there's going to be a lot of upside-down cards in this one, so we'll see if it's worth. Kellen Lindsay. Ben Rice to $3.99. Cole Emerson, D'Angelo Ortiz to $3.50 for the Red Sox. And Brandon picking up both the Yankees and the Red Sox in our EB dub. Pretty good odds for breaking that one open. James Wood. Yofri Rodriguez. Saki's strikeout showroom. Man, these are all which way. Got some numbers over here. Christian Campbell for the Red Sox, $4.99. Let's leave these up fast. Curious if the other boxes are like this. Man, now I'm hungry. This is why I can't talk about food on the stream. Because, like, I'm here all night. And by the time I get out of here, there's, like, nothing left open. So then I end up going home and eating, like, bagel bites at, like, 12:30 at night. Which I'm not saying is a bad thing. Nothing wrong with some bagel bites late at night. Tink Hence, X-Fractor. Here's an auto. How about Cole Fontanelli to 150 for the Angels in Tyson? A little bit of blue. Luis Angel Acuna. Have not checked to see where our other two breaks are at just far. Or so far. I think we're down to 4 and 2. Ashley Andahar for the Rockies. Nice little sparkle there. And Josh. NT closed? Heck yeah. That's going to be fun. Optic still at 4? Man, I thought for sure that was a shoo-in. I thought we'd have some folks wanting to go downtown hunting tonight. Apparently not. It's been sitting at 4 for a while. All right, box 5. Looks like our upside down cards were a 1-box fluke. See where that leads us with this box. Andrew Morris, X-Fractor to 125 for the Twins. Kyle K. Picking that up. Ricardo Yan for the Diamondbacks. And David E. Right now, top loaders. All right. Andrew Morris again to 299. Got an X-Fractor. Teal. Now got the confetti. Slowly building out that rainbow, apparently. Sammy Stafura on the paper parallel to 299 for the Reds. Pulled one of his autos earlier today. Gregory Barrios for the Rays. All right. Gotta be something coming here. Anything. Yeah, Kane County Card Show tomorrow. Top Shelf will be there. If you're in the area, come check it out. Another premier card show event. I will be having fun putting a queen bed together tomorrow. That'll be... What a way to spend a Saturday. Uh-oh, we're getting back to the upside down cards. Some of the packs had it and some of them didn't. This one doesn't. It's so weird. Oh, well, whatever. All right, final stack of box 5 of 6. Charles McAdoo. Hurston Waldrop on the rookie. Nice. Dylan Cruz, rookie. Jesus Made right there. Good stuff. Nick York. Couple good chrome cards in that stack. Moving on. Bazana's bases loaded cards. Kyle DeBarge. Chrome. Oh, yeah, that's right. How long are you with him? Jacob Brashannon. For the Giants. Carter. Picking up the first Bowman pitcher auto for the Giants. You said 2 months? I think that's what you said. Hold the barge. Ooh. All right, down to our final box. And once we're done here, we're going to random the paper base to 2 spots in this break. So stick around. That's coming up at the end of this. All paper base. Random to 2 spots. Final box. Do we got some last box magic in store? I think we do. Well, I mean, could be worse. Oh, it's the upside down cards again. Oh, give us something good if you're going to make us go upside down and right side up. Yep, I know. I agree with that. You don't have to worry about moving everything around and dealing with those headaches, and that's the way to do it. Oh, we got a spotlight. There we go. Kumar Rocker for the Rangers. Woo! Very nice. Rangers, Brian. We were looking for that case hit. There she be. Very nice. Do I have local font? Ooh, I gotta, sort my sock drawer that weekend. Isn't that Memorial Day weekend? You chose Memorial Day weekend to do this? Rookie. Xavier Isaac to 150, getting numbered on the top 100 for the Rays. Oh, you heard it there first, J Flip. Chris is in. You think I chose it? Maybe. I don't know. Who chose the date? The Punks buying your house? Franklin Arias to 150 for the Red Sox. Man, stop talking about food. I'm hungry. Dying over here. Sammy Hernandez. Got a spotlight. Bowman. Case it. Gonna run out of bins again. Yeah, just closed.
Okay. What's that? This thing?
Yeah.
Ooh, Kumar. Is he a Ranger?
Yeah.
Who that?
Brian Wilson.
Oh, good old Brian Wilson.
Portillo's? Or what is Portola? Portillo's? Is that what that is?
More Portillo's, man. I can't eat it anymore. I feel like
It's not what it used to be. So who's helping you with the show tomorrow? Ah. No, tomorrow is we got baseball in the morning, flag football in the afternoon, and then somewhere in between I have to mow and then put a bed together. Yeah. Yeah. Sarah was like, I want all of this done before Mother's Day. I'm like, okay. Yeah. Kadeem Dia auto for the Twins. First Bowman. Josh Morgan. So Kyle K with the Twins. My son was asking when the next trade night's going to be. He said it's been too long. Okay. Yeah, you've been all over. Jack Penny X-Fractor yellow to 75 for the Tigers. And Josh. So Chris, I shouldn't call it Oregon. I should call it Oregon. That's what you're saying? Superdog? Superdog's one of those like acquired tastes in my mind. What is it? Oh, is that the no? That's the base, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, it's the movie promo. It's one of the 4 cards in the movie promo. It might be, yeah. Kids went nuts over these promo cards. I remember McChesney Park Mall and went to go see that, and there was a line literally through the entire mall to see that movie, but to primarily get those promo cards. There were 4 of them. There's a Pikachu. There was a J-Flip. You would know this. Yeah, J-Flip. What were the 4 first Pokemon movie promo cards? Putting your Poke knowledge to the test. Oh, okay. Gene and Jude's. Yes. J-Flip is 100% on top of that one. Get a steak. All right, hit recap. Here's what we got. Jack Penny X-Fractor to 75. Kadeem Dia for the Twins. The Spotlight Rocker for the Rangers. Franklin Arias, Blue Wave to 150. Jacob Shanahan for the Giants. Andrew Morris to 125 on the X-Fractor for the Twins. Cole Fontanelli, 150 auto there for the Angels. Luis Angel Acuna, the rookie auto for the Mets. Xavier Isaac to 150. The top 100. Alejandro Rosario for the Rangers to 75. Connor Griffin for the Pirates to 25 on the Greatness Loading. Javier Magallan for the Chicago White Sox, the auto there. And kicking us off was the Sammy Stafura to 50 on the Gold Shimmer. First Bowman for the Reds. So before we get out on this break and we dive into some NT, we're going to random this entire list of all these fun names. And the top 2 names at the top are going to split all this fun base card out of this break. After 14 spins, good luck. And Jerry and Brandon are going to split it. There you go. Congratulations. And that's going to do it for our 6 box of Bowman Baseball 2025.